8 mistakes I made as a natural and I wish I knew before I went natural. And I'm learning to be better. Keep watching. When you get introduced to the natural hair world, it's like, wow, I never knew I could grow my hair so long, so healthy. Oh my gosh, that style, this style. And you think these people must be speaking the right thing. They must be right because their hair is growing and it's thick and it's long and it's luscious and it's all sorts of good things. I'm gonna follow what they're doing. That was not the right thing for me to do. I basically adopted what everybody else was doing and thought that would work on my hair. For example, co-washing or regularly washing my hair. My hair, it needs moisture, yes, but it does not necessarily need to be co-washed or washed every week. I realized it actually works against me because I am manipulating my hair. I'm gonna have to detangle every week and my hair does not like that. And because of that, I've experienced a lot of breakage. Number 2, neglecting my hair. I had periods of time, still have, when I just go, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Too difficult. In a wig, in a weave, or braids and just neglect it. That's the worst because your hair, all the hard work that you've put in until that time goes to waste because your hair then gets dry and then it breaks. You get matted hair. It works against you. So neglecting my hair, I think, is something that I will not be doing ever again. If at the least once a week I should attend to my hair, just once a week. Sometimes I'll go for even a month and I'll just be in a braided style and just forget about my hair. That was a mistake. Number 3, tight protective styles. Protective styling is great, but it can work against you if you're not doing it the right way. I would have really tight braids or tight cornrows and they would, you know, my edges, they don't look like they're bad, but you know, there's hair that's broken in the front of my hair, in the front of my head because of tight styles. And I wish I knew better that it's not just protective styling, it's protective styling done the right way. And I'm trying to get myself up to scratch with regards to that and making sure that a protective style actually works for me, not against me. And that's why I've got these twists that I do myself. I think they're mini twists. What do you think? Mini twists? I think so. Mini twists. My hair has undergone a lot of shedding in the past few months, so no wonder it's a little bit frizzy because there's all lengths of hair within each twist, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm trying as much as I can to do my hair myself so that I care for it and not have tight protective styles. Even when I'm doing my own African threading, sometimes I would have my hair too tight and that would work against me. Failing to stretch my ends. I have experienced a ridiculous amount of single strand knots and they drive me up the wall. I hate them. Absolutely hate single strand knots. And each time I'm like, you know, this is too much. I cut my hair. I've cut my hair too often and that's why, you know, it's long, yes, but it could have been longer if I would have stretched my ends as part of my regimen. I mean, as part of my regimen. This seems not to be enough stretch for me. If anything, I don't know if you can see, but that's shed hair. My hair needs to be like straight at the end. Otherwise, it just tangles up into a hot mess. And that has been another mistake that I've made. Hairdressers. Perth, Australia. I don't know. I don't know a hairdresser that is known for gentleness. If you do, let me know and I'm gonna give them some business because, you know, hairdressers are just hairdressers like any other hairdresser. They don't really know you know, the importance of gentleness when it comes to dealing with this kind of hair. So they comb your hair through, they part it roughly, you know, they braid it really tightly, and it really works. It worked against me, and I'm pretty sure it will work against a lot of people. So sometimes you're just tired of dealing with your hair and you want someone to do it really well, and you look for a hairdresser and get it done there. Sometimes I've had hairdressers that did not take care of my hair the right way, and I experienced breakage and damage and all sorts of other nasty things that you experience with your natural hair. Failing to care for my hair from the inside out. As you know, iron deficiency, vitamin D deficiency. I knew my iron levels were low for a long time, but I thought, it's iron, what's the worst that could happen? Until my hair, almost half of my hair was gone, and my sister was like, I think you're shedding too much hair. I'm like, no, you shed between 50 to 100 you shed between 50 to 100 hairs a day. And so because this has been 2 weeks, this is normal. And because I'm supposed to be the one that knows more about hair than her, she's not into this kind of thing. So she didn't pursue that, you know, that notion. But she was right. She was right. My hair was shedding excessively because I wasn't taking care of my health from the inside out, and therefore I am paying for that with thinner hair. Thinking that heat was the enemy. Do not use heat. Do not use heat on your hair. It's damaging. That's commonly said by too many naturals. But you know what? Heat can actually work for you if you use it right. It's not for everybody, of course. Once again, some people cannot have heat on their hair because their hair is too fine, and so it will work against them. But some people, a blowout might actually work for them. And I think for me, I might have to start blowing my hair to stretch, to give the ends of my hair a bit more stretch, because if my hair is not stretched, it tangles like no man's business, and I end up cutting it. So that has been working against me. If I can find a way to stretch my hair without using heat, I will, but otherwise I'm gonna have to use some heat of some form. Finally, failing to plan. I'll just go about my day. My week, my month without really having a plan. It's really nice to say, okay, this week, this is what's gonna happen to my hair. That puts your mind in a, you know, it prepares your mind for the things that you've set out to do for your hair for that week, and therefore it reminds you to follow through, and therefore it's highly unlikely that you'll be neglecting your hair or rushing through it because you didn't plan to do it a certain way in the morning or whenever. So those are the mistakes that I've made. If I make more mistakes, I will be sure to let you know. What mistakes have you made with your natural hair? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have experienced some of the things that I've talked about in this video. So please share, like, comment below, let me know what you are doing, what you've done in the past that has worked against you, and what you've done to sort of fix it to enable the health of your hair to be improved. Until next time, it's Pamela Naturals. Bye. But one more thing. One other mistake. Taking whatever I heard on YouTube as gospel truth. I mean, I wouldn't question. I would just do as the YouTubers say. That was a mistake. Make your own regimen so that you tailor fit it to your own hair. Our hair is so uniquely different. Each one of us, you may look the same. It might require similar care, but it's so different from person to person, from natural girl to natural girl. You are so unique. You have to make your own regimen. I mean, your own. That's a cool thought.